Now Casais to move up into the line, and Timber, these are the last two to move up. 1,300 metres for the journey. First of 8 races today on a dead track rail at 9 metres and 5.19 the penetrometer reading. So Timber ready, started going to the top of the platform, just Casais to move up into the line. And it's just proving a little handful at the moment. One start for a 6th at Colac at its only start. Now Casais is ready. Spiteri climbing back aboard. Greg Hall, the new rider for number 2, Tough Sword. Sam Hyland not riding today. All set to go. Ready to break in the first. Cannonball, the inside runner. All clear given. Racing in the first, Cannonball a little slow, and Stylish Response got back there early. Tough Sword first to bounce out. Pippa's Pal and Reneg showing pace down near the inside when they settle down. And going through the first 200 metres, Reneg gets up on the inside and heads the leader, Tough Sword. A length and a half to Pippa's Pal, third now from Cannonball on the inside of Young Norwegian. 1 1/4 away then came Timber, 1 Casais, and back at the end Blackbean on the outside of Stylish Response, who got a little tightening there, got its head up and eased. At the turn at the 800 now, and Reneg strode clear by a length to Tough Sword, a length to Pippa's Pal outside Cannonball. 1 Young Norwegian, 3/4 to Timber. 1 Casais, third to last from Stylish Response, and Blackbean coming down near the 600 metre mark. Reneg the leader, out by a length to Tough Sword. Pippa's Pal going to third around the outside of Cannonball. Young Norwegian hard ridden, and then came Timber easing to the outside when they swept to the turn. Stylish Response under pressure. Casais back on the rail, and Blackbean pulls wide. In the straight, Reneg by a length and a half to Tough Sword, chasing after it. 3 lengths to Pippa's Pal, 2 lengths to Timber out wider on the course. They're nearing the 200 metres now. Tough Sword again raced up and took the lead from Reneg. Tough Sword got away 2 lengths in front. Pippa's Pal finishing fairly, then Timber. Tough Sword nicely clear, 100 out. Leads by 3 lengths to Timber, coming home well in Pippa's Pal, but it's all Tough Sword. And a pick-up ride for Greg Hall wins it by 3. Tough Sword over Timber second, and a third might be Pippa's Pal from Reneg. A photo there, clear of Blackbean, and a long way clear of it in fact. They're followed by Stylish Response, Cannonball weakening, and then Young Norwegian and Casais last of all. Number 2, the winner, Tough Sword, ridden by Greg Hall, and the time 1:20.7. All set now. Light flashing away. And the gates are back. Lindleywood Lass began fairly well. Her Independence jumped all right. Away quickly, Risky down on the inside. Now Her Independence and Royal Mystique ridden for pace today is going towards the lead early. Gaelic Joy came across too, and as they settle fully into stride, Kitty's Wish is back second last. Bit of pace in this, heading to the 1800 metres. And Royal Mystique is being joined by Gaelic Joy. Her Independence dropped in for a trail third. Daiquiri Dancer the outside. They're followed by Risky fifth on the inside, and then Lindleywood Lass. Over on the rails, Kingston View. Going forward, Kitty's Wish round the outside now, followed by Garden Terrace, who's next to last, and Crystal Ball whipped them in, 1500 to go. And Gaelic Joy worked to the lead. A length and a half clear. Daiquiri Dancer had gone to second. 3 lengths to Royal Mystique third. Kitty's Wish moved up fourth. Her Independence a length and a half away, fifth on the inside. 1 1/2 to Risky. About 2 1/2 Kingston View inside Lindleywood Lass. A further break of 2 lengths then to Garden Terrace, who's following the favourite, and on the inside Crystal Ball last of all. Down the back they run, 1200 left to go. Gaelic Joy a length and a half clear. Daiquiri Dancer second. 3 lengths Kitty's Wish third outside Royal Mystique. Then follows Risky a length away on the outside of Her Independence. 2 lengths to Lindleywood Lass, then Kingston View the rail. 1 to Garden Terrace second last, and Crystal Ball. Inside the 1000, about to come off the back. Gaelic Joy a length and a half clear. Daiquiri Dancer second, a length and a half to Royal Mystique third on the inside. Then came Kitty's Wish on the outside in fourth placing. 2 lengths to Risky, Her Independence. A further break of 2 lengths Lindleywood Lass, 1 1/2 Kingston View. Second last Garden Terrace, and last ridden along Crystal Ball coming down the side. 700 to go. And Gaelic Joy 3/4 Daiquiri Dancer. 2 to Kitty's Wish. Royal Mystique feeling the pinch. 2 to Risky, Her Independence, and Lindleywood Lass, and then Garden Terrace when they came to the turn. Kingston View's dropped out, passed by Crystal Ball. At the turn now, Daiquiri Dancer raced up and joined Gaelic Joy. Kitty's Wish is 2 lengths away from Risky, her independence, and Lindleywood Lass out wider on the course, and then Garden Terrace. She's unwinding a bit of a run here at the 250, and Kitty's Wish raced up. Lindleywood Lass tackling it. Garden Terrace hopelessly balked for a run there between them. Kitty's Wish in front. Now the run for Garden Terrace. Lindleywood Lass on the outside. Kitty's Wish just the leader, about a half in front, drawing clear the last bit, and Kitty's Wish by a length and a quarter to Lindleywood Lass and a neck to Garden Terrace. Well, she was pretty unlucky. In behind them to finish Risky, followed by Daiquiri Dancer and Crystal Ball, then Gaelic Joy, Kingston View, back behind her Independence, and a long break in the field to Royal Mystique last of all. Kitty's Wish is the winner, a pick-up ride again. This time Rod Griffiths replacing Neville Wilson, and Kitty's Wish has Croupier comes up. So they're all locked away, ready for the third. Starter has them at Spring again, a little edgy on the inside. Off and racing now. Sandy Darling missed the start by 2 or 3 lengths, and Drink Card Princess slow to begin. The first out, it's Spring again. Our Croupier away fast, Our Summertime. Rondeville wider out. And now it's starting to ease back, looking for a trail closer to the fence, and then Demo Girl. Couple of lengths then to Desert Mistral moving up outside. Fuss and Sandy Darling, Drink Card Princess, the last two. At the 800 turn, and Our Summertime sped out by a length and a half. Moving up, Our Croupier racing with the mouth wide open up into second placing. It's Spring again a length away third, and Rondeville well placed fourth on the outside. 2 lengths to Desert Mistral, 3 deep around Demo Girl. Fuss hard ridden on the rail, and then Sandy Darling and Drink Card Princess last of the field when they sweep to the turn. Our Summertime joined by Our Croupier. Rondeville just behind them turning, and then it's Spring again, followed by Desert Mistral out wider in the straight now, and going for home. Our Croupier set up 2 lengths on Rondeville. It's Spring again, and then Desert Mistral. Our Croupier at the 200. Rondeville is coming after it well now. Under the whip, Rondeville is starting to reach Our Croupier, who still has about a half a length advantage. They'll fight it out. Rondeville is going home a shade the bit. Oh, she's got it won. Now she draws clear. And a well-deserved victory coming up for Rondeville. Goes on to win by 2 lengths. Drink Card Princess flashed home, grabbed second. Desert Mistral, I think, will be third from the weakening Our Croupier. Then it's Spring again. Demo Girl, a long break to Sandy Darling. Our Summertime and Fuss weakened to finish last of all. Number 2, Rondeville, ridden by Darren Gouchy, was going to win a long way from home. 1:12.3 was the time. Number 2, and Impulsive Drifter comes along. So Rossetti Gold to take the outside barrier. A narrow favourite over Meccano and Magic Music. And Rossetti Gold is in, so they're all set. Ready to break over 1,000 metres. Starter has them with a light flashing away. Off now. And Rossetti Gold jumped just reasonably on the outside. Look for Venus, Phase Delight away quickly. Magic Music began very fast. Over to the inside, and Threadbare and Meccano have come away quickly in company with Fire Lake. They've gone 250 metres now. Threadbare pushes up along the inside to be a narrow leader with Magic Music, who's gone very fast and cuts her off from the outside barrier. Magic Music from Threadbare, who came away from the fence. Meccano out 3 wide now. Look for Venus very wide. Just behind them, Love and Glory and Fire Lake, followed by Impulsive. Then Twin Ramble. Rossetti Gold's got a good way back, and Metal Ice last quartering at the 400 metres. Magic Music about a neck in front of Threadbare, a length Meccano. A gap in the field of Phase Delight and Fire Lake, followed by Love and Glory. Rossetti Gold not doing enough at the moment. Meccano went to the lead at the 200. It's Meccano from Love and Glory on the inside. Fire Lake, Phase Delight and Metal Ice. It's now Fire Lake and Metal Ice descending on the lead together. Metal Ice and Fire Lake coming down to the line. No, not much in this between Metal Ice and Fire Lake. Close between them. Rossetti Gold flew home. It's in a photo for third there in company with the Phase Delight. They're followed then by Twin Ramble, who made up ground. Love and Glory just behind them with Impulsive and Meccano. They're followed by Look for Venus wider out, and back towards the end here are Threadbare and also Magic Music, who both showed pace before weakening. Great photo. Judges call for the camera here in the Waratah handicap race number. Just about set now. In fact, they are all locked away over at the 1300. Freeman, the favourite, drawn one. Big field, capacity field of 18. And they're ready to jump. All set right on start time. All set. Starter holds them, 1300 the journey, all clear given. Racing now, Freeman, one of the first out. Bolster threw its head in the air, settled down a clear last. Commodore and Toreador both away quickly. Gold Time getting up to fourth early. Then Beatty pushing up to fifth, and they're followed by Time Chase. Greenwich a half uncovered, and then out to Tiller. A length to Seafon, followed by Fassato. A Little Beauty going forward, and then Ironstone when they went past 1,000 metres. A good way back, Bisca Go-Go in company with Megastar between horses. Then came Arctic Fighter, Divorce second last, and Bolster. Toreador took it up at the 800, a length and a half to Beatty. Freeman a length away third. Time Chase a length away fourth. Commodore is fifth, and then Uncovered and Gold Time. 2 lengths to Greenwich, around out to Tiller. Fassato over on the inside, and then a Little Beauty and Seafon. 1.5 further back in the field is Ironstone, Arctic Fighter. 2 Bisca Go-Go, Divorced a long way back from Bolster and Megastar. Beatty went up to take the lead around the home turn from Toreador. 3 lengths to Freeman, turning into the straight in third placing, and then nicely clear from Gold Time, and then Time Chase Uncovered. Greenwich and out to Tiller, a unwinding runs at the 300 end. Beatty the leader. Here's Freeman coming home very well on the outside. Then Greenwich, who's coming home fairly well, and Gold Time staking a claim. Freeman the leader. Gold Time, and here's Ironstone. Ironstone flying. Freeman in front. Ironstone picking it up 2-1. Goes home the better, and Ironstone beat Freeman. Gold Time close up third, and then came a Little Beauty and Bisca Go-Go. Just behind them to finish in the race was Greenwich and Divorced, and they're followed out to Tiller, Beatty, Time Chase, Seafon, followed by Arctic Fighter, and then Toreador, Megastar, Fassato well back from Commodore, Uncovered, and Bolster was last to finish. Number 9, Ironstone, ridden by... Set for the 1,000 metres, Ricochet Star a little edgy. Mr. Good Time stood alongside it. Away they go. Began okay, Mr. Good Time. Away quickly Rhodes, and Declare away fast near the inside. Raffin Times is going very quickly in the early stages when they settle into stride now through the first 200 metres. Lucky Rule from the outside barrier speeding up towards the front in company with Raffin Times. Coniston Edition gets up on the inside to share the front running early. Our Clicquot is fourth. Mr. Good Time just behind them, fifth on the inside, and then Gallaty Star look out wider. Then Captain Cortez very deep behind them. Declare over on the inside, and then Ricochet Star and about 4 to Road. Stretched across the track round the home turn. Coniston Edition on the rail. Mr. Good Time gets the run through, and Lucky Rule. These are the 3 down to the 300, followed by Gallaty and Declare running on fairly well. Mr. Good Time broke to the lead at the 200. He's pulled the whip. 2 now to Declare. Gallaty. Ricochet Star's coming home well. Mr. Good Time nicely clear. Ricochet Star's flying home. Mr. Good Time is being tackled by Ricochet Star. Mr. Good Time just in front. Oh, might have just won from Ricochet Star, and Declare flashed through in the middle to grab third. Back behind those, Lucky Rule, Captain Cortez and Gallaty. From Our Clicquot, Rhodes picked up a few, then Starlook, Raffin Times, and Coniston Edition is last to greet the judge. Stand by for numbers here. Mr. Good Time is Bohemoth, 2:10 and 1:30, and it's at 10 to 9 on course. So Timbertown takes the outside barrier, and they're all set to go. Ready, race 7. And attended in with Bohemoth. West End Flyer ducked its head and straight, and now they're off and racing, and stumbling out of the gates there, Port Campbell alongside it. Bohemoth began well, but will drift back, of course, and first out West End Flyer from Trust Him Tom Bowler. Going forward again on the outside then is Port Campbell around the outside of Sergeant Pepper. Bohemoth settles with 3 behind him, the favourite, and West End Flyer is being joined by Port Campbell. Settling third is Sergeant Pepper, 2 lengths away to Trust Him in 4th placing, followed by Tom Bowler going forward, and then Timbertown easing to get in for a trail, gets in 1 off the fence. Danstev behind it, Sun Classic the rail. About 2 lengths Bohemoth, followed by Persian Lake, a couple of lengths to Davenport Trist, and Lance's Mate whip the field in as they head out of the straight to the 1600 metres. Not a great deal of pace on, so Norman Weymouth takes Timbertown to the lead now. A length and a half in front of West End Flyer. Port Campbell a length away third. Tom Bowler moving up 4th on the outside, and then Sergeant Pepper, who's about a neck away 5th on the inside. 2 to Danstev when they go past the 1400. Lance's Mate is around it, and they're being followed then by Trust Him on the inside. Bohemoth has come out 3 wide down the back straight from Sun Classic in the centre. 2 lengths to Persian Lake, and Davenport Trist is now last of all. Tom Bowler had sped to the lead inside the 1200 metres and opened up by 2 lengths now to Timbertown. West End Flyer ahead away on the outside, about a length and a half away to Sergeant Pepper 4th on the inside. Then Port Campbell 1.5 away. Danstev in the centre. Lance's Mate around it, and Trust Him the rail. Another 2 lengths break in the field. Bohemoth travelling 3 deep around around the outside of Persian Lake with the fence and Sun Classic in the centre. And back last of all now Davenport Trist. Off the back, Tom Bowler at the 800, 3/4 on West End Flyer, Timbertown. Head away the outside, Port Campbell. 2 lengths, Dan Steve, Sergeant Pepper. Lances made a half length away. They're followed then by Bohemoth, who's niggled at the start. He's run around Sun Classic. He's going forward about 4 wide, the favourite. And then Persian Lake when they swept to the home turn. Davenport Trist back last with Trust Him. Tom Bowler came to the home turn. Stays off the fence. Leads by a length and a half or 2 to West End Flyer. On the outside, Dan Steve. Bohemoth is following at home. It is about 5 off the leader and wants to lay in with 300 to go. Dan Steve is coming with a big run to hit to the lead on the outside here. It's now Dan Steve drawing to the front over Tom Bowler and a gap behind them. Bohemoth still not wanting to get to the line truly. Dan Steve the leader. Bohemoth is picking it up late. Dan Steve is stopping a bit. Bohemoth is flying the 3-year-old. He'll get there. Bohemoth wanted a half head to Dan Steve, but it wasn't over until right on the line. Tom Bowler held third and they're followed just behind them by Persian Lake and West End Flyers, Sun Classic, and then Lance's mate Sergeant Pepper. Then Davenport Trist, who was well back in company with Port Campbell. Trust Him towards the end, and Timbertown was last in. The judges called for a photo. Well, I think he's got there, but you wouldn't want it over again. 3's got it. Behemoth has got there to win. 3, 1, and we wait the third. Number 6 has got third. 3, 1 and 6. 3, 1, 6 official on the Bayleaf handicap. Bohemoth, Darren Goucher, but it took all of Darren's wealth of experience to get him home. He was a reluctant racehorse, but he's got their favourite Talk out in the middle of the line. Actually has the number 11 above his head. Now they're all in. Ready to go. 1,000 metres, made to move, bouncing around on the inside. Set. Tendant with Ragtime Boy. They're off now. And one of the first to bounce out there was Talk. The favourite began well. Zava race towards the outside in the early part. Chief Storm away quickly with Dungowan and Bold Players showing pace with Made to Move just behind them when they settle fully into stride now. Talk in the middle, Bold Play on the rails. Zava out extremely wide of the leaders here. Modern General settling fourth, and they're followed by Chief Storm, Dungowan. Made to Move over on the inside, followed by Veering. Then Kroner's Deal a good way back, and they're followed by Ragtime Boy around the home turn and Lord Ascot. Bold Play in the middle, Zavaris never on the track, turn in front of Made to Move. Just behind them, Talk's under a bit of pressure here, and they're followed then by, back behind them is Kroner's Deal under a bit of pressure. Bold Play, Green raced in front down to the 200. Talk is now balanced up beautifully. He's coming home the better now. Talk has raced to the lead over Bold Play. Modern General Zavaris, but it's all Talk in the run home, and the favourite's going to bolt it in. Talk wins it by 4 lengths to Bold Play second. Kroner's Deal a half a length away third. Veering ran on okay from Zavaris and Ragtime Boy. Then came Modern General, followed by just behind these was Dungowan and Chief Storm. They were trailed further back in the field by Made to Move towards the end as La Baroda, and one of the last in the race was Lord Ascot. 58-1 and number 4 Talk, way too good. Drawn away from them, number 4 Talk, ridden by Eddie Wilkinson. Beaten number 2 Bold Play, Vlad Derrick, and third number 6 Kroner's Deal, ridden by Greg Hall. 4, 2 and 6 are the numbers. 4, 2 and 6 official, and the time 58.1. 4, 2, 6 official.